Hello, I've just had a nice easy 30-minute warm-up and I am going to take the brand new Minas album for a run. It is called All My Love Has Failed Me. It's 35 minutes long. This is going to be a fast run. I'm really looking forward to it. Let's get going. And the watch is on, the music's on, and we're off. Come on, let's go, 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 go. It starts with what sounds like a sunken orchestra. A bass line creeps around you like a tentacle. Voices come and go like intoxicated thoughts. It calms, then the song starts. Oh, the beat comes in. We're off to a fast start. Let's go, let's go. Things I'm immediately struck by. How much personality and charisma is in his voice, his delivery. And this song starts, it's like waking from a dream and coming face to face with the cost of living and the cost of success. The music is silvery, it's futuristic. You're caught in the middle of this swirl of kind of sentient dandelion seeds. I don't know, it seems to be lifting my feet up off the ground. I feel like with the narrative of that first song as well, it really sets the tone about what's to come in the album. It's about trying to achieve something in the music industry whilst also battling to live, that juxtaposition of living your life and trying to achieve success. The second song has this air of suspense around it. It's like being a mechanic at Quick Fit and watching a UFO rocket for new tyres or tracking. It's building and building, and I think there's a bass line in there which is being strummed like a hurricane slapping a washing line. Let's go over this fucking fence, fuck it, let's go for it. That was good. Fucking hell, apparently that's private property. I'm getting out of there. The vocals are fascinating here. They kind of crisscross. They talk about regret, anger, and there's like a distinct lack of respect for authority. That line, I don't give a fuck who's king, is, I don't know, it's just really building, and it's, I don't know, I can feel like confidence growing whilst moving away from these doubts. You've got that hook of being sick in a failed country, and then that moment there where he says all my love has failed me, and I think it's a key change or something, but it's like seeing a flower growing in the middle of a very violent sandstorm. My knee is bleeding like mad, by the way. Yes, there it is. In the middle of all that talk of being sick in a failed country, got a repeating mantra of love, and you can really feel the warmth of that love in the song. While I run and listen to the absolute anthem that is Foreign, I'm thinking now about how we can sometimes be or feel like a foreigner to ourselves. We can feel like a foreigner to our own mind, and just going with this journey of self-discovery and feeling after 3 songs, maybe that's what it's about too. And there's a line there, you'll never be let off a leash. It's encouraging you to be free. I'm gonna run faster than ever, let's go! Bloody ran too fast for my hat. There's so many playful melodies in the music too. Sauvignon Blanc, let's have it. I feel like I'm shoplifting in Tesco. This song is huge. It's a celebration. It feels like fireflies throwing Nerf balls into the heart of a volcano. Look out, people of Llanelli, I am running to payday. This is gonna be fast. For me, this song continues that celebration of understanding yourself and realizing your potential. And that line about knowing that his parents are punks, that's a step closer towards understanding yourself. And he says moments of revelation, all built around this amazing hook with this absolutely disgusting bass line. I love it. I absolutely love this song. I know I'm running to the full album, but I've just had to put Payday on again because there's something in there. It captures this magic which I felt myself when you feel like you were down and out. Other people think you were down and out, like you're finished. And all of a sudden this ocean of possibility swells inside you. You feel like your mind feels like a boat on your own ocean, and you can achieve these things. You just have to change the course you're on. And this song, it captures that moment of inspiration perfectly. Oh my god, let's keep going down here. I think that's one of the things that makes Minas so special. Lots of people can connect to parts of the narrative. Lots of people can relate to his story. There's a handful of artists who I will credit as saying they inspired me to get a MacBook and start making music at home, and Minas is absolutely one of them. Oh god, I think Shush might be one of my favourite songs on first listen. It's dreamy, it's strange, and it reminds me of the time, right, that I went on a plane and I walked through first class and sat in first class on this flight to New York with someone who looked exactly like me. Protests, wheel spins into the side of your head, and the whole song feels like you are accelerating through a tunnel As this album goes on, it seems to gather the strength needed to fight for the best version of yourself and to fight against corrupt authority. It's like taking a Barocca which, when it dissolves inside you, grows another version of yourself under your skin. I'm feeling masks constantly slipping through this album. Oh, I'm swallowing a lot of flies. There are really skillful and effortlessly done moments on this album where self-doubt comes in and it's really intimate and you're listening close to what he's saying, and then it switches like that to a celebration, and Fight One does exactly that. It's got me all worked up. I feel like Tony Stark looking for a cash point on the dark side of the moon. For me as well, that line, fuck the Fight Club, I'm a Fight One. Yes, don't worry about fighting other people. The only battle that matters is the battle with yourself. The song Stress drags us back to earth with a bass line that sounds like a shovel slapping mud. I think my head is shrinking. It reminds me of The Prodigy and Pill jamming together. This is interesting. I don't think there's anything I've ever said on a running review before, but there's definitely tempo changes on this album, right? But because it's got this really consistent voice throughout there, it's really infused with Minas's personality that even on the faster songs and slower songs, I'm still running at the same speed because I feel like I'm running alongside him. That is incredible. It's almost like the music is secondary to the message. If Stress felt like the Tasmanian devil in a broken shopping trolley, this one needs wants. It feels like the wheels have suddenly been aligned by a higher power. It gives you the focus and direction to break that vicious cycle. I've covered my hands in this. Feels like wind chimes. Hello? Blowing on a porch at the end of the world. It's desolate, but there's a light on, and that single light bulb is enough to give you enough hope to carry on going. In a way, it's a very homely album. There's lots of talk about where you're from, if you're a foreigner, a city boy, a valley boy, and through it all is this comfort and warmth of home. I don't know, it really feels like it calls you throughout the album. In and amongst all the rage and angst, there's the love of a family in there. It is absolutely astonishing. It suddenly becomes very meditative, and against this brilliantly bright backdrop, we can see the shadow, we can see the outline of the person we were always meant to be. Absolutely beautiful. The sweat is going in my mouth and it tastes good. That line of me and mum, me and mother, and the gentle piano in the background. Oh, when you listen to this album for the first time, you do not expect it to end like this. This is absolutely stunning. That idea of being let off a leash, which is mentioned in Foreign, all the way through this album is a constant push and pull against what's holding you back. And I just love it. I love it. This is a very interesting thing I'm feeling. I felt like the strength and anger wasn't enough to break off that leash, but there at the end, we let go by love and acceptance. That is what breaks that leash for us, just the gentleness and tenderness of love. 35 minutes, I am done. I ran through a few songs more than once just because I was just like so into it. I just wanted to know what was going on. It was beautiful, and that way at the end, just I know, just like this tenderness comes into the album. That tenderness seems to cut the leash which is holding you back. Absolutely incredible, Minas. I love that. Well done, Libertino, for putting out another amazing album. You just keep on putting out quality stuff. It's great. I think I'm definitely going to wait until 2024 before releasing a Joyce album, because I think we all know it's going to win the Welsh Music Prize next year, and rightly so if it does. That was astonishing. I loved it. I knew it was going to be good. I knew it was going to be good, but kind of just I didn't expect to follow such a really good narrative throughout it. The way like the album seemed to go movements as well. There was like moments of triumph, self-reflection. It all just fitted together perfectly. What a great album. Congratulations. I'm a running punk. Used to be a running punk too. Let's keep on going, keep running together. Love you. Bye.